Hello YouTube, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 ways to make infinite flight more realistic, and this will be part 2 for today for this video, guys. I hope you guys have watched part 1, and for those who haven't watched part 1, you may jump in my tutorials on the playlist on the channel and you may find 3 ways in making infinite flight more realistic. We're just going to continue with that and making this second episode for you guys. What we're going to be needing, the purpose of this video will be just to make you guys have the real flight experience and making your flights much more realistic, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy this video after we do talk about the whole specs of these 3 new ways in making infinite flight real. What you still need, guys, you still need 2 devices, either 2 phones or 2 tablets, or 1 phone and 1 tablet, depending on if you got whatever you guys have. It doesn't matter if you have iPhone or Android. I think it will work perfectly on both devices, and I am using both Android at the moment. So what we're gonna do is, the purpose why we need 2 devices is you guys gonna see in the next on this video. So let's jump in and see what's waiting for us. 3 ways, there we go. We're gonna see one of the 3 ways to make your flight much more realistic, part 2. For now, as you can see, I'm using United Boeing 787 Dreamliner 9 series. The question is, have you ever wondered how your aircraft looks inside and how much passengers it takes? For now, guys, task 1, we're gonna see how you can visit and see how many passengers your livery and aircraft model carries. What I need you guys to do is, you need to go to Google and type on the search, type in SeatGuru, as you can see the top. So you just press on that, and SeatGuru.com, you're gonna press on that again, and it will open. You're gonna go, if you're using on your device, you're gonna open the full side. And what I want you guys to do now is go to the search and press your livery. For example, I'm using United Boeing 787-9. And you're gonna press on the search. It's loading. As you can see, guys, at the bottom side, you're gonna press on the first one. It says seats, United seat map, as you can see, and here you can get a visual map on how your aircraft looks like as you fly. And as well, if you check on the overview, it says the total United Airlines Boeing 787. This is the 8 series, guys. You can go ahead and find it. I accidentally pressed on the 8 series, so it doesn't matter. You can also find the 9 series at the same place, just below that. For example, the 8, you can see Boeing 787-8 aircraft seats, total 219 passengers, and also it tells you on the top side how many business and first class is 36 flatbed seats with 180 degrees recline, and also economy plus, it says 50 standard seats with 6.0 recline, and economy is 113. And so you know how much passengers your aircraft carries and how business, economy and economy plus looks like. So this, and then you go back to the game, guys, and for example, let's say this was Boeing 787-8 series. Then you can just go on your weight and change your passenger load according to your likes. And so this is one way of making infinite flight more realistic, guys. Let's go ahead and see number 2. Number 2, to make your game much more realistic, go to Play Store, or if you're using iOS, then you go to App Store. And you just type up here, search descent calculator. Okay, you just press on that. I have installed 2 different calculators, guys, and these 2 calculators do different jobs. For example, we're gonna see each and every calculator separately. Number 1, I'm gonna use descent calculator lid. I haven't bought the original, the Pro one, guys. I'm just using lid. So, for example, if you want to know how much your cruise altitude and calculate your descent rate and all that, in this one, you're just gonna press. For example, you're cruising at 37,000 feet or flight level 370. You want to descend down to 3,000 feet, for example, or whatever you guys want. Your ground speed is at 340 knots. Descent rate, and you want to descend at 1,500. That will be your vertical speed. Okay, so you just go ahead up and you press calculate. You need to lose 34,000 feet. It tells you begin descent at 128.4 miles away from your runway, or from the point that you have chosen to start your descent. Descent time will be at 22.7 minutes. So, guys, this is really useful for those who don't know how to descend, or don't know the math samples on how to calculate descents. Then this is an easy peasy way to do so. Let's go ahead back and check the rate of descent. The second one is called rate of descent calculator. Okay, guys, you're cruising again on 37,000 feet, and you want to reach final altitude at 20,000 feet, for example, and your airspeed is at 340 knots, and distance from target is at 30 nautical miles away, for example, or I should say 50 nautical miles. Calculate. So it tells you that your vertical speed should be at 1,927 feet per minute. That's obviously minus because you're starting in descent, as you can see. So, guys, this is 2 ways on 2 calculators to make your flight experience much more realistic. And also, make sure to be able to use this and play infinite flight. You're going to need 2 devices, either 2 phones, like I said before, or 2 tablets, or 1 phone and 1 tablet, or whatever you guys have. So, guys, this is it for the second point of how to make infinite flight. Let's go ahead and see number 3. We're going to talk about takeoff and reverse thrust when landing. If you want to make your flight look more compelling to real life experience, then we shouldn't have full throttle for takeoff and also max reverse thrust. For example, you can't have your power go until it gets orange. I'll show you now what I mean. Let's go ahead and check in the cockpit. What do I mean by not having full thrust? Full thrust is when you have power at 100%, and also, as you can see on the top left, and your N1 is over 100% and it's gone in orange. We don't want that for takeoff, guys. And also it works the same when we're reversing thrust. We're gonna see what I mean with reverse thrust shortly. First of all, we're gonna see what's a good takeoff? So, time for takeoff. We're going to hit up power. First, I'm going to calibrate, and then hit up power. I would leave it at 94%. It's a good rate of takeoff for me. Also, depending on the weight, you may use it a little bit more than this, as long as it's in your N1 is in green. Don't leave it go over. Okay guys, taking off, gear up, and this is a good appropriate takeoff. So now we're gonna go ahead and see what I mean with landing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a short final, a really short final. And now we're gonna apply reverse thrust. See, I'm not having it at 100%, guys. I'm gonna apply my brakes now. Leave it to slow down until 6 knots. And then we'll just release the reverse thrust and we exit the runway. Okay guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you found all this interesting, and I hope it does change your flight experience like it did to me. For now guys, by Gadget Pilot, thank you for watching. Take care. See you in the next Gadget Pilot video. Bye bye.